Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. If you're new here, I do makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, skincare, anything beauty related, I got you covered. Today's video I'm very excited to do. I was able to find the L'Oreal Skin Paradise. I know it's been like a very sought out product. Now really quick, if you follow me here and you saw my previous video where I was talking about the Wet n Wild, the tinted hydrator, I was filming and I ended up scrapping the other videos that I filmed that day, so I'm going to refilm them. But I did change up the lighting a little bit and I'm hoping that it looks better. So if you guys could just let me know what you think. Also, I don't have my mic on. So if the sound is better or sounds like what my older videos used to sound like, let me know. Sorry, I know I'm probably driving you guys crazy. I just want to get everything perfect so that I keep giving you guys the same quality I've been giving you. And, you know, if I can improve it, improve it. So, okay, back to the video. We are going to go over the L'Oreal Paradise Tinted Moisturizer. It's a water-infused tinted moisturizer. Now, I've used this like maybe twice, so I do have kind of like an idea. But I do want to give you some background. It says awaken fresh glow with a luminous coverage, and the like sunscreen ingredient is, I don't even know how to say that, ensolizol, I don't know. But you can get with this, it says light to medium coverage, because it does have an SPF in it. Typically you want to reapply it every 2 hours. I don't do that. Kind of just put it on and then kind of go throughout my day. Obviously, I'm home more now and we are in masks, so do you need to reapply it? I don't think so. I mean, if you put it on your forehead, I would if you're out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't solely rely on this for SPF. If you want any suggestions on SPF, I can quickly love the Super Goop glow stick. Yes, you will have a glow to you, but you know, you can kind of blend it out and then whatever you put on top, the glow will come through. I love the Heimish Artless Glow Base. This is another one. This is a Korean Beauty, but you want to put SPF on underneath. Today I'm not going to do that because I'm not really going outside and I'm like in the house and it's very cloudy. I don't go near the windows that often anyways. Okay, stop rambling. All right, so we're going to try this on. I will show you up close swatches, of course. This foundation comes, I want to say, in almost 30 shades. Maybe I'm wrong. I will put down in the description box how many shades it comes in, but it comes in a lot of shades. I found it at Target, and the display was really nice. They had like this thing like this, and then they had them all kind of, actually, no, let me explain it to you this way. So if this is it, it had like foundation, like almost like a U shape. You know what I mean? A ton of colors, which I was like, wow. The only problem I had was like, I didn't know what color I was. And, you know, you kind of have an idea of what the color comes out by this, but not, it's, you know, don't trust this completely. I would suggest swatches. Look up swatches if you can. I usually go for like a medium shade or maybe like a light medium. I'm a light 01 in this foundation. They do, personally, I feel like they run a little darker. Do you know what I mean? But what's nice is I feel like there are some undertones, like you have yellow undertone, you have the pinkish undertone. So that's, that is good that they offer different undertones. So I can appreciate that. All right. So let's get into swatches and then we're going to come back and we're going to apply it on. So, all right. So here we have the L'Oreal Paradise, Skin Paradise Water Infused Tinted Moisturizer. I am shade light. And this one is very, very nice. So it comes in a little squeezy tube like that. This particular shade is more of a yellow undertone, as you can see. And when I blend it out, it does blend really good into my skin tone. And it does feel like water, which is crazy. If you guys have ever used like moisturizers that have like that water drop technology, I know a lot of the Korean beauty brands have like their moisturizers. That's what this reminds me of. Like you put it on and you just like, you keep blending it and it feels like water slipping. So I hope that makes sense, but it feels good. It feels moisturizing and there is a glow to the skin. You're going to see it more on my face when I put it on. So there you go. All right. So you see, like, it's darker than I thought it was going to be. And I was like, you know what, let me just get it. So this is it. Now you can apply it with your fingers, and it's not a bad application, but I think I like it more with my hands. And I'll show you. I'll do one with my hands and I'll do one with a brush. So it does come in like a nice little squeezy tube like that, which I love. And again, I mean, you saw the swatches, but like, look how like yellow that is. So, all right. So I'm going to start applying it to the right side of my face with my fingers. I have my window open so you might hear birds. So it does feel like water when you blend it out. Like if you're using your fingers, you do feel like it kind of spreads out like that. Let me get in close. This is what it looks like on the skin. And I will go into natural light for you guys as well. I know you guys have been appreciating that. So that's how it blends. So it does blend out nice, and I am seeing a glow like kind of finish. And now I'm going to apply a little bit more, and I'm going to go in with a brush. I think I'm going to do the Real Techniques, the setting brush. It's nice and fluffy, so you can still use it to apply like foundation. I definitely feel with the brush, you just get a better application, more coverage too. One thing I do want to say is it is slightly like fragrance. It has the very soft like rose scent, which I don't mind. I actually like the smell of like rose water. That's what it reminds me of, like rose water. I'm not sure if that's an ingredient in there, but I smell it. All right, so let me take you into natural lighting so you could see just the difference between applying it with your fingers and then applying it with a brush. So give me a second. So I'm in natural lighting, and you could see this is with my hands or my fingers, which isn't bad. Oh, I did not blend that out good right there. Oh dear. And then this side is with the brush. I just feel like the finish is a little more like even. But either way, I mean, even if you want to apply with your fingers and you just want to go over with a brush and kind of like blend it out, like that's totally fine too. But that's the finish. And again, this is shade Light 1. I do need some bronzer. I know. Okay, let's go back. Okay, back in the studio, I'm just gonna blend a little bit of this out. Like I said, you get the similar coverage on both sides. I just feel like the brush just buffs it out just a little bit more. Sometimes when you have a tinted moisturizer that's got more of like a watery texture, you're more likely to get like streaks. But you do get more coverage with the brush, that I noticed. Now, it is leaving my face very, very glowy. And now, with this camera, like you see things a little more clearer. So I know now that I need to set like here. Like this part looks a little greasy. So let me set that. And I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. I am pre-filming today, so I will come back with more makeup on. And I'll just give you like my overall thoughts. Okay, so I'll be back. All right, so now I've done my makeup. I've filmed a couple of videos in between, but this is the final look. And I think, let me open up my mirror so I can see it close. I do like the way this foundation looks. I think it works really good with the rest of my makeup. I think it works good with like my skin tone. Yeah, no complaints. I have certain dry areas like here that I always look for, because I do have drier skin. I do retinol like twice a week, once a week sometimes. And I see that it, you know, my skin is drier sometimes, and I don't think that this is clinging on to any dry spots, which I do like. And I just think like overall my skin looks nice and healthy and it's glowing. So I like this one. This is a good one. Now, if you guys want me to compare it to the Wet n Wild one, let me know. Comment down below. I can do a this versus that. It's good. It's definitely a contender against the Wet n Wild, but I think it's a beautiful foundation. I love that it does come with a ton of shades, which is great. But I like the finish, and yeah, I have no complaints. I like it a lot. And if you're close to my skin tone, I use shade Light 1. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.